good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're listening to us from. Okay, my name is Emmanuel Akonuche. I welcome you to today's Love Bible series in our Akonuche Ship Talks. Okay, please, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please, I beg you to subscribe to our channel so that you get yourself updated on our latest contents as it affects marriages and relationships. Okay, so today, in a nutshell, like briefly, I want us to discuss about love, relationship, and all its obstacles. Then I have a question I want to ask. My question is simple, okay? And the question is this: is relationship so difficult? Is marriage are marriages demonic as people may try to no, make us to understand? Are they so demonic? You know, okay, let's quickly go down to this. Studies has found out that relationship, yes, has two sides of explanation. You know, some scholars will tell you, some intimacy scholars will tell you that relationship, or should I say love, is a kind of war. And for you to win the battle associated with love, you must be ready mentally, spiritually, physically, and otherwise for you to win the battle associated with love. Okay. Then, from the other flank, it's not really a war. So that is why it's not really a war per se. So that is why I say it's just like two sides of a coin. Okay. The main problem we are having today as individuals is that two grown-ups who has little or no knowledge of what emotions is all about, what an emotion is all about, they just deceitfully came together with the mindset of try and error to go and see if this thing called love will work out for them. You know, you see somebody, maybe probably somebody who came out from another foul relationship without definition, without heading, another meaningless journey called the relationship. They now come together. He now meet another innocent person somewhere. The person will now use the frustration meted on them in their previous relationship, okay, to now try to frustrate this other person that knows nothing about what he or she or what they have passed through in their previous relationships. I don't know if somebody is understanding me. That is from that flank. That is one person frustrating and deceiving the other person. Then from the other flank too, it's about you know two persons also who maybe have gone also through pains as it affects relationships too. They have experienced a kind of heartbreak in their previous relationships. They now went to hunting to look for another innocent soul that they will hunt to make life miserable for that person. So sometimes too, you see some persons also, an adult, grown-ups, coming together deceitfully to deceive themselves. It's like, for instance, I used to smoke. I'm a smoker. I'm a man, I'm a guy. Then I now meet a woman who probably loves me per se, but she doesn't like the fact that I smoke. Okay, she tried to talk to me. Guy, babe, see, I don't like the fact that you smoke. Please, can you quit? I said, oh, you don't like that I smoke? She said, yes. I said, okay, now, don't worry, I will quit. Okay. So now, instead of me to quit smoking, or instead of me to try my best to see if I can quit, do you know what I will do? I will now start smoking, but I will be hiding the smoke from her so that she will not know that I now smoke. I'll be hiding the smoking from her, you know. With this judgment that I have speak to, I am not smoking again. Now, one day when she now finds out, what do you expect her to do? You expect her to applaud you and clap for you. She won't do that. She will feel bad. It's emotional. First of all, you've lied to her. You lied to her that you quit smoking, and she was happy and grateful to God for you, only to find out that you were just using her, that you didn't quit smoking. So she will feel bad. That is just as simple as that. So nobody tolerates impunity for a long time. Okay? So that is that one too. Now, let me also talk about this. One of the things again that is affecting our relationships today, whether you like it or not, is S interference. My dear, see, there is no way that you will have a broken relationship or an S relationship elsewhere and you ventured into another relationship still communicating with your ex, no matter what you guys are doing, no matter the type of communication it is, moral justification has it that when you quit a relationship you should quit the communication. If you think that the person is too good to you or whatsoever, maybe once in 1 year you can say hi, hope you're fine, but frequent communication, like everyday communication, you chat, you call, you text, and you are doing all these things sometimes if your partner is not around. Anytime your partner is around, you will not call them, you won't chat them. Okay, it's an absurd, it's abysmal. You don't do things like that. Okay, you don't do things like that. So how now do you expect that your partner to feel? Probably they don't have any cockroaches on their own cupboard. They try to stay clean for you, but you are there somewhere manipulating them with S interference. Let me tell you something. No matter how somebody loves you, there are limits to what anybody, any human being can take from a fellow human being. There are limits to what any mortal can take from his or her fellow mortal. No matter how beautiful, how wealthy, how intelligent, whatever you are, no matter the intellectual capacity you carry, there are limits. There are limitations to what anybody can take from anybody. Okay? So we have about 2.9 billion women on earth, about 2.8 billion men on earth. Why do you think you're so special and cannot be replaced in somebody's life? Nobody is too special. A woman can choose to make her man too special and irreplaceable. A man can also choose to make his woman too special and irreplaceable. The same way they choose to make you too special and irreplaceable, it's also the same way they can also kick you out if you give them so much headache. No man, no woman, no person can tolerate excesses to a point that it now started hurting their own peace of mind. No matter how they love you, they will kick you out. Okay? So now, S interference has been playing so many negative roles in our relationships. That's why I used to say that if you are a parent, like you are a mother, or there is somebody that sees you as their mentor, okay, that sees you as their boss, their guide, you that they normally see as their boss and their guide, their mentor, from time to time, always ask them how far about your relationship. Who are you into a relationship with? What are the challenges you are facing? You need to know all these things. Most of these young people, they are just group of, how do I even describe it? They are just group of uh, they are just group of frustrated beings coming together to frustrate themselves. You know, sometimes our Christian relationships are like government. You know, government knows the exact policy they can enact and execute to make life meaningful and beautiful for the citizens. But at a point, sometimes they choose not to do it. You understand what I said now? I think that the relationship at times looked are like government of the people. You see a leader or you see president of a country or lawmakers, they know exactly the laws and the policies to enact and they implement to make life more comfortable for the citizens. But on the contrary, they will intentionally choose not to do it. That is exactly what is happening in most of our relationships today. You see somebody, they know exactly what they're expected to do, what they can do to make this thing work. You see dating on a chair. You know that this dirty on the chair, if you clean it with clean rag and water, it will go out. But you choose not to clean it. So that is an intentional act too. Okay. So when somebody, because it has this capacity of draining people mentally. It has this capacity of draining people mentally. Like, come, come on, you are this your S. I'm your guy now, or this your S. I'm your woman now. Does it mean I'm not special or what? Why still communicating with these people? Why? And you forget that the worst thing you will do in a relationship is when your partner start to have a kind of distrust about you. Okay? You will find out that a relationship will start having some issues on daily basis. It's like somebody you've had a broken relationship before. After sometimes maybe you enter into a new relationship. It is expected that you look back to the previous one you had and then know why did this thing crash, why did this relationship crash, what happened. When you find out why it crashed, now you have to know why and where to work on. If it was practically your fault, then you try and work and adjust. If what crashed your relationship was practically the fault of your partner, now you look up to the new person. If they have the same threat, you try to work on it. You can't keep on running, jumping from one relationship to the another. I want to tell you something now. Good people are few on earth. When you see some persons, if you assemble 1,000 persons now, justifiably, truthfully engage them in a conversation, you will find out that two-thirds of the assembled 1,000 persons have in one way or the other felt or experienced heartbreak before. So they wouldn't like you to come and make it more complicated for them. Then let me even ask you, if I'm your ex, man, we broke up, you left me or I left you. Later you find out we are still like we find ourselves talking again. It's wise that we ask ourselves what really do we even want, you know. And one of the things that is making our relationships to have so many setbacks is simple. You meet a guy, he spoke to you about love, he loves you, he wants the best for you and all that. You agreed to be in their lives. You agreed to start this that journey with an unknown destination with them. Intelligence and the sincerity of heart should advise you to, as a matter of fact, be proud of them. If you are a kind of woman that a lot of random guys admires, and you think you found a love, let those random guys know, see you, I have a relationship. But you can be talking, but mind you that our talk should be completely out of love. I have a relationship and I respect my relationship so much. Like I used to tell people, I used to advise young people, the worst thing that can happen to you in life is to double date. Some people are so smart. When they find out that you are double dating, they won't quit. They won't get angry, they will start double dating. Now you now find out that you people are just living there, two of you staying together, confusing yourselves, which is not an ideal system of relationship. It is not an ideal practices of relationship. We don't do that. Because when you are with a man or with a woman and you are double dating, automatically you're making them feel, you are trying to tell them that they are not enough for you. You know, some people will tell you it's not good to put the one of the local adage in my place here, that it's not ideal to put your eggs in one basket. That you have to split it. In case splitting what, you forget that when you're splitting your eggs, that so-called egg, which is your heart, your relationship, or whatsoever, in various baskets. That is the same way you're also splitting your attentions. Okay, what if at the process of splitting them in various baskets, maybe let's say you splitted them into four baskets, and those four baskets you splitted them into now become interested and so serious with you. So how now do you choose? You see, you are making yourself to become vulnerable to so many things, and you're making things, you start making things to become complicated for you. So my people, if you are not ready for a relationship, you don't go into a relationship. Okay, don't go into a relationship, because so many people believe that relationship is a kind of experimental ground. Let me go and experiment, let me go and do this. No, relationship is another life on its own. If you can't be there, you go. You don't go to somebody's life. People are passing through a lot in life, and you go back to their life to inflict more pains on them. Come on, it's illogical. It's abnormal. You don't do that. Okay? You love people with all your heart. When the relationship crashes, you go. You know you've done your part. God who searches the heart, with the God of love. Don't you know that love has God? It has a spiritual God. No, there's a spiritual leadership of love. Love has spiritual leadership. So when somebody hurts you, maybe because you're a good person, because you have a good heart and hurts you, the spiritual leadership of love will look into your heart and give you exactly what you deserve. It's as simple as that. So before you double date, think about the pros and cons of double dating. It has never paid off before. You hear stories of people shot dead few days to their wedding, people run mad, this and that. You think they are myth and stories. People most times when they discover that you were intentional in hurting them, that you played with them, they can go extra mile to also deal with you, which is not what love is all about. So my dear young ones, I am pleased begging you all, if anybody, because of maybe how toxic their life has become, or how toxic of a love they might have experienced, or how toxic or whatsoever they must have had a encounter with as a constant love, comes to tell you that love is toxic, love is cruel, don't listen to them. Go and experience it by yourself. There is no way, let me say this now, there is no way I can be dating you. There is no way I can be in love with you. You are hiding your cell phone password away from me. You will be answering call when I maybe suddenly enters, you end the call. You will be having a chat. When I comes in, you minimize your phone. I will be with you. A call will enter on your phone. You will silence your phone. You will end the call. You won't pick calls when I'm around. We are dating. There is no way that relationship can work. Any relationship built on deceit and try and error techniques can never work. It can never last. It can never it can never escape the it can never last beyond the time frame of deception. It's as simple as that. I need to hear some people saying, even in marriages, not only in dating, in relationship, even in marriages, you see a man telling you that the wife does not have right to touch their cell phones, that their husband does not have right to touch their cell phone, that it is their privacy. Wow. Your cell phone is your privacy, so why are you hiding inside the phone? Probably you are having some random chats or what. And there is one funny thing people forget while venturing into this thing called relationship. If I'm your man, you have access to my phone, you have access to my computer, because for the fact we are together, we are together. You have access to my phone, you have access to my computer. Take it or you leave it. There are certain complications that will prevent. Even if the urge and the devilish feelings of let me chat this guy is trying to check me, let me try and know what he's talking about. If it even comes up, you now find out that hi, my guy is gonna read this chat, my girl is gonna read this chat, my wife is gonna read this chat, my husband is gonna read this chat. They have my phone, they can suddenly see this chat, they can mistakenly see this text message, they can mistakenly see this call. It will not guide you and help you on the things and activities to embark on. I don't know if somebody understand me. I said, if your partner has access to your phone, there are certain things you will do. There are some sneaky communications you will be avoiding because you will have this mentality that my partner can see this thing surprisingly or mistakenly. They can see this. They can be holding my phone. A text message will come from this random guy. It will cause problem. They can be holding my phone. This call will come in. So your partner having access to your phone will guide you to know exactly the level of communications and the pattern of communications you'll be having with random people out there. It will serve as a guide to you. It will help you to understand that yes, this my guy, I should be proud of him. No, some people will be in a relationship. Another random guy out there will be asking them, they will say, I don't have a relationship, or some will be telling you that it's complicated. They have sex in the morning, no. They have sex in the morning. They went to shopping yesterday. The same complicated relationship saw them hanging out yesterday, but it's still complicated. So who are you deceiving? Most of us are not proud to come out publicly and say, yes, I have a guy, or he's my guy, this is my guy. You forget that the more you make people understand that you have a relationship, the less pressure and the confusion they will bring to your life. It sounds funny that you're in a relationship, you'll be with your man, talking, just maybe playing, or playing some games, your phone will ring from a random guy, you will start hiding your phone. Answer call now, you say you won't answer the call. It's not important. It's not important, they are calling you. You say a particular number will be calling by 10 in the night, as early as 6 in the morning. Who is this person? A random person. What did you tell the person? You will now find out as a guy, if you are smart enough, you will now find out that that person calling her, she's never told the guy that she has a boyfriend. That girl chatting her, that girl chatting him, calling him, he never told her that he has a relationship, that he have a girlfriend. So that is how we keep on deceiving ourselves, making things complicated for us, for ourselves. Then at the end of the whole day, if the everything burst out, we will start blaming the devil and the village people. So, my listeners, I'm still of the opinion that relationship is not difficult per se. Yes, it's a war, but we there are certain things we can try our best to avert in a relationship. There are some things that are avoidable, which we can do on our own. There are things that we can ordinarily avert without waiting for God in heaven to come down and assist us. So, as we are doing all these things, I think that it will be more okay for us, to achieve our goals and objectives that led to us embarking on our various relationships. And I want to beg us today, please, love birds. If you are not serious If you are not ready to be corrected, if you are not ready to be shouted at when you continually do a particular thing often, you are not ready to be shouted at over that particular issue, don't go into any relationship. No human being, I said, no human being will tolerate insubordination forever. No human being will tolerate impunity forever. No human being will tolerate love selfishness forever. No human being can tolerate all these ill excesses from you forever. No human being can do that unless God come down from heaven. He is the only one that can take us the way we are. Even at a point, God can also get angry with us as a person. So, as you do all these things, try today. If you are a kind of person that have sneaky chats with random people against your relationship goals, try today to be open to these people. Hey guy, I'm having a relationship. I'm proud of my woman. I'm proud of my man. I'm proud of them. They are the best. Try to do that. Let them also get the evidence that you are proud of them. Let them also understand that you are proud of them. You will see a natural love flowing. Everybody needs to be loved. And every human being, whether you are a man or a woman, always need this assurance, this reassurance of I love you. I will always be there for you. There are people that are into a relationship from week to week. They cannot pronounce I love you to their partner. From month to month, they will tell you it doesn't matter. It's not a spoken word. Those spoken words, they have so many influences. They have a lot to do with those people mentality, their emotional strength and all that. Say it to them often. Develop this habit of testing in the morning before you go out to work or to school, depending on what you are doing. You try to hear from them. If you call, they couldn't pick, you send a message. I'm running late. We'll talk later in the day. Please stay safe. Those messages, they are magical. In the afternoon, you try to reach. Have you had your lunch? If they couldn't pick, you drop a message. Please take care of yourself. I love you. I'll check you later. Bye. Those messages, those chats, they are magical. If you claim you don't have a card, credit card to send those messages or have a call, you might also have a data. You send them on any social media platform that you get money communicates. They are magical. Those things will keep on building your partner's confidence. It will keep on building their confidence. They will become silent as a reaffirmation, a reassurance that you love them and you want the best for them. It's magical. It's not what is it called? It's not a rocket science. You do those things. Okay, try to check on your loved one. At times you make a post of their picture. Tell the people that he's the best, that she's the best. It will boost their confidence wherever they are, that you are telling the world that they are the best. You do it. The idea of hiding your relationship, hiding your love, hiding whatsoever, those things are archaic. And there are always some, how do I put it, there are always some fishy reasons behind those things. You can't hide whom you love. You cannot. You cannot hide whom you love. Somebody you cannot be proud to mention to people that he or she is your lover. Something is wrong. So today I think that after listening to this, you must have learned one or two things. You try to put into practice few of those things that you must have learned. No matter how difficult a man is, no matter how strong-willed he is, nothing makes a man feel comfortable and happy than to hear from a woman that she loves him. It makes a man feel bad, feel alright. Vice versa. Do it often. Do it frequently. Set set a communication techniques for your relationship. Set a goal. Babe, see, before you go out in the morning, you must send a message. Even if you are rushing for work, drop a chat, drop a message. Anybody that didn't do his or her own, we pay a fine. You will set the law there. You will see that people will become a kind of, they will become a kind of, it will become part of them. They will know that it's a penalty if they didn't do this. So they will do it. Baby, good morning. I love you. Bye. That is their duty in the morning. That is a duty for them. Some you must chat. You must send a text in the morning. before you go to work. If call will distract you, your preparation for work, depending on what you do, you have to send a text. It must be sent either on normal text message or on any social media platform that you guys normally communicate. You will see love naturally flowing. When you go out there and you got a kind of disturbance from a guy or a girl, when you come back, you gist your partner, see what happened today. Oh, one guy stopped me, or one girl was just eyeing me. You people laugh, you make jest of, you laugh, you become happy. If a relationship is lacking those things I'm talking about now, it cannot work. You must always separate emotions from work. You will not, because you are working, you will not kill the emotion in your relationship. No. But you are just making life more complicated for both of you. So, my dear listeners, as you do all these things, I pray that you guys find love, and not only finding love, find true love. Okay? So, please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, According to Relationship Thoughts. And please, if you are a Nigerian or you are living in Nigeria, you have your voter's card. Please, I want to plead with you, even as we are praying this week, we declare this week a holy week. This holy week, I pray that you join us. Okay, I'm praying for Nigeria as we are about to bite a new Nigeria that will be for the better and benefit of all of us. So you make sure on Saturday, 25th February 2023, that you go out to your polling unit, cast your vote for the right person, for the right candidate, for the man or woman who you think can get this country on a working track. Don't allow anybody to deceive you. Don't allow anybody to manipulate your decision. Just do it for the betterment of your future, the future of your kids, and the Nigeria at large. As you do that, I pray that the God in heaven will bless us. Okay, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Always like, comment, comment and tell us where we are not doing better, where we can do better. We will all appreciate that. Always share our content. As you do that, may God bless you all. Amen.